Here.
Yeah. Yeah. Keep going. Cheer me up before we hang up here, because it's got to be something.
Monte, New York. That doesn't ring a bell. December 28th last year in Monte, which is an Orthodox Jew community north of New York City. This is where a dude with a machete had attacked a Hanukkah party.
Right.
That wounded 5 Hasidic Jews.
I remember the incident. I don't remember the name of the community, but I remember the incident.
One of the victims still remains in coma with a fractured skull and other injuries. The guy who was caught, I'm not going to say his name, so I'm not going to glorify this piece of shit, but he had anti-Semitic writings in his journals. He had articles on Jews and Nazis on his cell phone. He had propaganda shit in his fucking house. Well, he has now been found incompetent to stand trial for hate crimes. His mother said that he suffers from mental illness and was not responsible for his actions. Even though he has absolutely no history of violent acts or any anti-Semitism before, he has no history of any violence. So that's what they're saying, is that's the reason why. See, clearly he's just crazy. So, yeah, giant, very, very intimidating, large black man. Man, he looks, fuck, I would not want to step in the ring with this motherfucker. He looks scary. This is the arrest picture I'm looking at when they actually arrested him. Man, the glare he's given.
I've been saying for a little while now that the judicial system needs a huge overhaul, but this not criminally responsible thing is getting pulled out way too often.
Yep. Agreed.
The bar, we've lowered the bar so drastically for what you can be not criminally like. Come on.
Yeah.
It's again.
You can claim temporary insanity for every crime. I lost my shit and I killed the guy. Fuck it. You know, I caught a guy in bed with my wife. I didn't mean to tear his throat out with my bare hands, but I kind of lost my shit.
Even for that, you'd get a manslaughter charge.
Yeah.
The dude's got a bunch of Nazi propaganda in his room, then that, to me, constitutes violence. That's violent.
That constitutes
having that stuff.
Yeah, there's your premeditation.
It's like the dude in Nova Scotia, and he didn't mean to kill his wife after he found out about the massive life insurance on her. Yes, he did. They all do. The fucking Vince Lee, not criminally, he was eating the guy's eyeball and laughing.
Yeah, that.
And I still maintain, fine, if you're not criminally responsible, that means you're no longer human. If you can't distinguish right from wrong, you're no longer human, therefore human rights don't apply to you. Eliminate them like animals and get rid of them. Why are we cuddling these people?
You don't, yeah. Why did they, yeah, you don't deserve a second chance. You're not human. You're no.
And that's the thing. If everyone wants to keep going for a not criminally responsible defense, well, then fine. Then you're automatically just put to death.
Yeah.
You no longer contribute to society.
You're done, you're gone, you're out. Fuck you. Here's the interesting one. Woodland, California. California father about to be freed from prison has been taken into custody in connection with the decades-old killings of 5 of his infant children. The guy is a convicted sex offender with a 20-year criminal history, was charged in the death of the children born between 1992 and 2001 on the same day he was supposed to be released from the state prison. Now, here's the interesting thing.
Nothing. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, because the county that the sheriff is that's speaking about the case is YOLO.
Oh, of course it is.
You only live once. County Sheriff Tom Lopez said the case reflects an unspeakable evil through a motive that cannot be determined. Well, there you go. So, yeah. Jesus. Yeah, I don't want to get into the rest of it. So it all started with a badly decomposed remains of a 3-month-old baby boy that was wrapped in a Winnie the Pooh blanket and then layers of plastic and placed inside a metal cooler, weighed down with metal objects before being submerged in an irrigation slough. Wow.
Yeah. That's some dedication. That's some not wanting to get caught right there.
That's what that is. That's you meant the shit out of that. You don't call temporary insanity for that one. That's for damn sure.
Right.
So that guy's probably never going to see the light of day again.
I certainly hope not.
Yeah, because
I think I'm just going to put my foot down for the rest of the week and say I'm not talking about America for the rest of the week. It's all so stupid.
yeah,
I need a break from ridiculous American stories. That if you're, it's not news that your kids are getting shot anymore. Stop rallying for guns.
like what we didn't get to yesterday.
There was
the Bloomington, Indiana one.
Yeah, I know, and it doesn't even make the news anymore, and it shouldn't.
It's so far down the list on the news.
Why are we making a fucking thing about coronavirus? You had 252 fucking mass shootings in your country last year.
Yeah.
Figure it out. Solve a problem. I don't understand how, at this point, if you live there and you keep voting for these people, it's your fault. Stop sending your kids to Catholic camp and wondering why they come back all fucked up. And don't have guns laying around on the coffee table when they come home.
Or, like when you're like wrestling with your child. Don't have your gun on you. Simple little things.
And
people are fucking stupid.
Parents have to stop defending. I know you want to defend your kids, but the guy's got Nazi shit all over his room and he goes and hacks up a bunch of Jews. Chances are the things are linked.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to call Quincy to fucking figure it out.
No. If your child is guilty of doing something, you don't just say, but he was such a... No, he wasn't.
No, he wasn't. Guess what? You're wrong. And you're a mom. You have to say that.
Yeah.
Every mom except mine would do that.
Yeah.
I don't want to be like, nah, he's mine. Lock his ass up.
I don't know. My mom would be like, he was a nice guy. He was a nice boy, but you know what?
Yeah, right.
I guess. New Orleans, a military veteran in 2008 was sent to prison for life for selling less than 1 gram of weed to an undercover officer.
Yeah.
And they're saying that he should be allowed to pursue an appeal of the harsh sentence, and they're trying to allow him to get out on a...
It's still illegal.
Yeah.
In your state, it's, I think, 12 states it's still illegal in. Federally, it's still illegal.
But here's what makes no sense. Less than a gram, and they're saying it was $30 worth of marijuana.
Maybe it's hard to get there.
Nobody spends $30 on less than... That's $30 for a fucking joint.
I don't know what the prices are.
That's
there.
insane.
I don't know.
$30?
I can't speak to what the prices are in that particular state. And frankly, I don't know what the prices are in that state. I can't say. And I don't care. It's a non-story. You broke the law, you went to jail. Big fucking deal. The law is the law. Get the law changed, and then you won't go to jail for it. Every other state's changed it. If you don't like it, figure it out in your state.
Yeah.
But
with the fact that all the other states are lifting the laws, do you think he has the right to turn around and say, look, why am I spending the rest of my life in jail for something that everybody else gets to do that everybody else gets to do legally now?
Absolutely. But you still don't get to just break the law. If you have a problem with the law, there's ways to get them changed. Stage of protest. That's what we did. That's how we got marijuana legalized. We protested for years.
Yeah. You didn't sell weed to a cop.
You sold weed to a cop in a place where it's illegal.
Yeah. And apparently very illegal.
And that sucks. Should it be? No. But it is. That's the law. Follow the law and this shit doesn't happen to you. If you disagree with the law, there's legal routes to change it. But I have no sympathy for the criminal going, oh, well, the law is unfair. Sure, lots of them are. Go become a lawyer.
Yeah. Stop selling weed to cops. Pretty simple.
My sympathy is completely run out for morons.
Yeah. I cannot argue that. The Grammy Awards were the other day.
They were. My girl cleaned house, so I'm stoked.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention. The Grammys are all about album sales anyway. Fucking Michelle Obama got a Grammy for her audio book.
Billie English beat records all over the place by
She
taking.
did.
She got the for best record, best song, and album of the year, and best new artist.
Second person ever to get all of those.
18 years old.
Yeah.
She's the youngest person to win one of Grammys, or to win all of those awards.
That shocks me because I would have guessed like Michael Jackson or something, and I can't even take credit for that. But I would have guessed it if I thought about it, but I didn't.
Now, P. Diddy apparently has been calling out the organization for not giving enough respect to R&B and hip hop, saying that basically, like the example given is this fucking dude, Little Nas X, I think it is, who has that Old Town Road, that country sort of rap song, saying that that's not being listed as a country song, it's still being listed as an urban or rap song. And I'm sorry, he raps in the song.
Does it matter what category you don't win in?
Yeah, that's just it. Like, I don't.
If P. Diddy does this every fucking year. He ripped the one out of Taylor Swift's hand and said it should have went to Beyonce, and he just does this because nobody gives a fuck about P. Diddy anymore. Once a year he gets to matter because he comes and fucks up the Grammys.
That was Kanye. That was not P. Diddy. That
Whatever.
Was Kanye.
They're all the same.
Racist.
Was it Kanye? I thought it was P. Diddy.
No, that was Kanye.
Sorry, I can't keep track of people who haven't mattered in 19 years.
No, Kanye's never done, or P. Diddy's never done anything disrespectful in that sense, where he just walked up and said, "Give it to my girlfriend."
I didn't even know he was still alive.
I knew he was alive. I just didn't. But the reason he didn't say this is because he was actually being awarded with a form of a lifetime achievement thing for all the stuff he's done for the recording industry and the albums and the people he's the stuff that he's done for the Recording Academy and everything else. He's released a lot of major bands or in artists and yada yada yada. He's always been a producer and all this other shit. So he won Tyler the Creator, Lizzo.
I don't even know what a Lizzo is, and I don't care. It's in that category of people like just I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but Lizzo won a bunch, and that's like I said. This is the weird thing. I've just never heard of Lizzo. She took home 3 Grammys, including Best Pop Solo and 2 R&B awards. And of course, every single one of these people that are mentioned, they all link every one of them to Kobe Bryant's death.
Of course.
She also seemed noticeably affected by Bryant's death. Same with Common, and same with Alicia Keys.
Yeah, Alicia Keys did a big tribute to. Everyone did a tribute to him, and they have to. That's fine.
Yeah,
it's celebrity bullshit. These are the same people that were calling him out for being a rapist. Yeah, now they're all crying because he's dead. I don't care. Whatever. Why do you matter? Why does fucking Lizzo matter?
You'll love this.
I don't sure I will.
That word. It's just a politically correct way to say the N-word to me. Fuck you. That's a P. Diddy quote. Fuck you.
He's kind of not wrong, but you created it yourself. Especially in the rap world, you base your persona on being a bad boy for life.
Yeah.
And you're promoting gang colors and criminal activity, and then you go, oh, I don't want to be associated with that stuff. Stop fucking singing about it then. Stop basing your whole